Welcome, this is News in Brief on Graphic Online. Today's headlines: mad rush for police recruitment forms at GCB Bank. 18-year-old student allegedly stabs boyfriend to death. Public Utility Workers Union calls for investigations into Accra seawater desalination agreement. And Zimbabwean President Robert Mugabe vows to stay on despite army pressure. Many people flooded various branches of the GCB Bank across the country on Monday morning to purchase vouchers for recruitment into the Ghana Police Service. The queue started as early as 6 a.m. on the first day the police opened its doors for new recruits. An 18-year-old student of the Methodist Senior High School in 2nd D is in the grip of the police for allegedly stabbing her 19-year-old boyfriend to death. The deceased, Emmanuel Asante, was a second-year building and construction student at the Takoradi Technical Institute. The incident happened after a misunderstanding between the two. The Public Utility Workers Union (PUWU) has called for investigations into the agreement between the Ghana Water Company and the private company that produces potable water from seawater for supply in Teshinungwa and its environs. According to PUWU, the agreement may lead to the collapse of the GWCL since it was making losses. PUWU explains that GWCL pays the electricity used by the plant and buys water from the plant at 6 Ghana cedis 50 pesos per cubic meter. However, it sells it to customers at the PURC approved tariff of 1 Ghana cedis 50 pesos. PUWU is therefore calling on government to ascertain whether or not the GWCL and Ghana as a whole have not been shortchanged by the deal. Meanwhile, the plant has been shut down for the past couple of weeks due to some technical challenges. A memorial service has been held for broadcaster Kwadwo Asariba for Ichampon, popularly called KABA, who died on Saturday at age 37. The service, which was organized by the Multimedia Group, was attended by the Vice President Alhaji Mahamudu Bawumia, politicians, government officials, and many media practitioners. KABA was pronounced dead on arrival at the Kolebu Teaching Hospital last Saturday. And to some international news, Zimbabwean President Robert Mugabe has vowed to stay in power despite pressure on him to step down. The ZANU FP on Sunday sacked him as party leader and gave him less than 24 hours to resign as president or be impeached. But in a live television address, Mr. Mugabe said he would preside over the ruling party's Congress in December. Meanwhile, a former Secretary General of the United Nations, Mr. Kofi Annan, says the only legitimate and sustainable way out of the Zimbabwe crisis is through elections with integrity in 2018. For more news, log on to Graphic Online, follow us on Twitter at GraphicGH and on Facebook at Daily Graphic Ghana.